One thing that really bothers me a lot and hurts to see is when people are getting a dead stop in their training. And basically, that is a ticket for long-term pain and health issues and just a lifestyle that's going to start to go downwards. And why does it hurt? I don't really know, but it's I guess when you've just seen it too many times, it becomes very painful to see because you can also I've also seen how people are flourishing when they're taking care of their health and fitness, and I see what happens when you don't. And I want you to be successful and happy, and this is why I also created a plan that we're going to go through today. It's called the emergency plan. And it actually originates from just a simple conversation that I had at the gym with one of our members who sprained his ankle when he was walking down the stairs. And fortunately enough, he has been training very consistently, and he was so motivated, and he kind of was very bummed out that this accident happened. And I said, well, it's good that you were so fit that when it happened, you kind of just stumbled and you could kind of grab yourself and not fall in your face and have any more serious things happening. Is he was like, oh yeah, that's true, because he is more flexible, he's bit more alert, he's stronger. So yeah, that's true. And one other thing that I said, which led to this guide that I then did now, is the question is not if you're going to get sick, if you're going to get injured, if you're going to have an accident. It is rather when. So at some point, this will happen. I know it's crazy for somebody to say that, but that's the reality. Things will happen. Shit will hit the fan. And what is the best way to be prepared for that? It's to have a plan before it happens. And you probably know this from any other work or industry, is that they have this plan B kind of already set up. So if this happened, if the lights go out, if electricity goes out, this system runs. And same thing we can do for our health and fitness. So I wanted to create this health and or emergency plan for you so you can be successful. And we're going to walk it through just quickly so you kind of have a bit of a context of what it all means. It's not too much, but let's just have a look of the plan. And the idea is that where most people actually stop training is in three places. It's either when they have vacation or traveling, it is when they're sick, or when they are getting injured. And I want you to be prepared for all those three cases. So and one thing I also want to give some advice on is that how to maybe go about with these kind of different situations. So we're going to start with the illness plan. So when you're getting sick, and how to think about your illness and sickness. One thing that I see is that some people are pushing it too hard. They are trying to get back into full training too quickly, and it actually makes the sickness just prolonged, and in the long term, it might hurt you even more. So what you want to do is, obviously you want to rest yourself to a particular degree. But as soon as you're starting to feel like you can start to get out the bed, you should go out, you should move a bit, but not like overstrain yourself. Obviously, depending on what kind of sickness you have. But I think the best measurement of seeing if you can do anything is just to take small steps forward and see if it feels good. And when you've done that for a while, then you start to add up some more intensity, meaning you might do maybe some simple planks, some mobility at home for a couple of days. And as soon as you start to feel like the symptoms are gone and you can breathe normally or whatever, then it's probably time to then start with training. And now when you start with your training, you want to think about, just going to start with about 60% of my max effort, and feel that having 1, 2, 3 good workouts where you're going easy, not going heavy with weights, not going heavy with intensity, but just basically moving through all the movements. And you will probably notice just after a week of doing that, and you get back into like your full training regimen, you will actually probably feel even more recovered, and you might even feel stronger. This is very common. I see people that come back from, sickness or so, or injury, they're actually getting stronger because their body had some time to rest. In this PDF, I have a story here about Sarah and how she does that. So you can read that. Maybe it gives you also an idea. Okay, second thing we're going to look into is the vacation or the work trip. So what do you want to do when you're doing this? Well, it comes down to the planning before you go. And I strongly advise to have, when you travel and you're going to go to a hotel or so, then pick a hotel with a gym. You don't have to do crazy workouts there. It's just that you might do like 10 minutes of warm up, you do 10 minutes of some mobility, and then you do a workout that it might be just 10 minutes long. So in total, you spend like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the gym. And if it feels good, you might add some more. And I also like to, and if you have a family and packed schedule, like many of us do, is I like to do the training just straight in the morning. It's done. And if you have a partner, just talk to each partner who's going to train at what time, and that usually gives you that kind of the space to have your own thoughts and so on, and that's totally fine. We need this for our own recovery, and the training can help us to recover also in those cases. Just laying around for a week or 2 weeks on the beach or whatever, it's not really the best way to recover. And also doing some, walking is not really training. It's good that you move, but it's not really training. So you don't have to do any crazy stuff. But why I say like the walking is not training. Well, if you walk for a week or two, great that you're moving, but you could actually just add a bit of a plan there, and it's going to mitigate the chances or the risk of when you get back to normal life, is that you don't have that drive to actually train again and put in the routine that is needed. So you just dive it back into work. You don't want to put yourself into that situation. So you want to definitely work on creating a good surrounding of this. And I have a couple of stories here too that you can look into or relate to. Maybe it doesn't have to be super complicated, but again, if you struggle with these things, that's a good signal that you want to reach out. And in this guide, I also write that hey, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to assist and help and so on, and give you some ideas. If you need further planning and structure and so on, yes, that's going to be charged. But I say this clearly, I'm helping you for free here. I'm helping you for free via this video too. And that is just because I don't want you to get into a dead stop. That is not good for any one of us. Last one, the big one, the pain. And I start with a story which comes down to back pain, because this is such a big problem in this society. So I think a lot of people will relate to this and how to manage back pain. So I want you to definitely go through and see what is the plan if that starts to happen to you or you start to feel that. Why I say this is very common is because probably it's like 60% of the population at 40 already have some kind of slip disc or problem with their discs. So pain will probably come to many of us. Okay, so in this plan for the injury, what you want to start to assess straight away in the mindset, and this is why the plan is so important, is that it's going to happen. So your mindset needs to already be, what can I work on instead? And this will help you get through this hard time and get you focused on working on the things that you can work on. It's so easy to get focused on the things I cannot do, but actually you're opening up another door where you can work on stuff that you actually enjoy too. Or might be weaknesses that you can actually attack. And there's many good stories about that. People having some kind of injury, and then they're just like focusing their training on something else. And now they see themselves get better there. So a good story here might be like, somebody with a shoulder injury, hey, starts running a bit more, and the running becomes very good, and has a good idea running, better skilled, and running is not like this demon anymore. Okay, I hope this makes sense, but read the guide and you will understand more, of course. At the end of this guide, there is a personal strategy plan, so you can already write this down. And if you want to have some more accountability, you can email it to me, and this way we can stay on track. So when it happens, because it will, hopefully it's not going to be anything bad, but at that point we can bring this up and like say, what did you write? Great, this is what we're going to do. And you just need to keep yourself to your own plan. And I don't need to give you any plans or anything. You just know what you're going to do. Okay, I hope this one helps. And yeah, again, if you think this is helpful for anyone, yeah, you can subscribe on this video and so on, but you can also send this guide to someone. There's going to be a link somewhere where you can download this if you already don't have this. So feel free to use it, send it to people. This one is there for everyone to just use. It's not rocket science, but nobody's doing it. So I don't know if anyone has done anything like this before. So please use it. And if it helps you in the future, then send it to someone else. And you don't have to thank me or anyone. Yeah, be grateful for doing the plan yourself. Oh yeah, follow us, book something if you want to have more help, of course. Okay, until next time,